Hey guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, because if we get over 50 likes in the first week of posting this, I'll post another video with more gameplay of this deck. And the deck we're showing off today is the King Elephant OTK Roach. So this is the first deck that I've been trying out since the release of Starforged Legends, and it's quite interesting. So let's go through the list and mainly talk about the new cards included in here. So Airbound Barrage, another additional bounce for your roaches to get combos off. It's also a really good card to deal with early game bodies or even the mid game. It's just a good card because 3 damage does a lot. And typically you could bounce pretty much anything. You have like your fairies, your roaches. If you want to get some chip damage in with roaches, then bounce back, clear faller. Or a lot of times I also bounce back Spring Green Protection because the countdown can be kind of annoying because it's just floating on your board, takes up board space. However, if you keep bouncing it back and stuff, you could get some card draw off of it, because when you bounce it back to your hand, you draw a card, and then the last word to draw a card. So it's a good card to go through your deck better. So those Airbound Barrage and Spring Green, 2 new cards in Forest, that's pretty good. I got 2 Lilacs in here just for something else as a 3-drop aside from Goblin Mage. It's good for dealing with threats because of its clash effect. I don't have Ancient Elf in here because I don't think Ancient Elf would be that great. You're not going to get Fairy Circle, Double Fairy into Ancient Elf every game, so that's why I have the Lilacs instead. 3 EPMs for the fairies, 3 Finas of course, 3 Cassiopeias, a new legendary. It's basically Will of the Forest on a body. Very good card. I definitely underestimated it. She's actually a really good card for Forest right now. So yeah, I'm liking Cassiopeia, so I'm running 3 of her in this deck. Good way to clear the board, and not only does she clear the board, but if she does, you essentially like stall another turn for you to set up your combo, get play points for your combo. She at most could do like 8 damage across the board, and then you can evolve her for some additional trading if you need to. I got 1 Elf Queen in here. She actually is pretty useful in this deck because this is a slower version of OTK Roach if you're trying to go for the elephant. So sometimes you take a lot of chip damage early on, or you're playing against an aggro deck, and Elf Queen could really save you there. So I have one copy of her. You only need 1 because after you play her once, you're not getting any more heals from her. 2 White Wolf. 3 might be a bit too clunky, so just like Silver Bolt, we do the 2 and 2 combo. So we got 2 White Wolves and then 2 King Elephants. This is the finisher of the deck. Ignores cheats, ignores wards. If it costs 0 off of your White Wolf, you could do some really crazy combos with your roaches. You play a couple stuff, play your roaches, go face with the roaches. King Elephant pops them back. You go face with King Elephant, and then you play the roaches again, and yeah, you could do some really crazy stuff with this deck. So yeah, this is the build right now I have. It could probably be refined further. Overall, I think King Elephant is a kind of a meta decision to put in your deck, just like how people play Silver Bolt or just dedicated OTK Roach. It depends on the meta. If it's a lot slower, then you could play King Elephant. But I find that through my testing, I prefer just playing the OTK Roach with the new cards and topping off at like Cassiopeia or at Fina. It works just as well. So if you want to have fun though, King Elephant is like a great meme card. So I do recommend trying this out at least, and especially if you want to try out an OTK Forest deck. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and check me out on my social media links down below in the description. As always guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Rune, so it's probably Dishif. It's a decent matchup for us, because we get to the Roach. Is there ever a world where it's not Dishif and I want to keep Sylvan Justice? Probably not. Throw it back. I can't think of any other deck other than a slow. Maybe Dirt? So we got a Spring Green. Got something to do on 1. Alright, Fairy Circle's a better play. Dwarf Alchemist? Okay, so it is a dirt rune. I'll go Fairy as well as Spring Green, so that the Fairy could challenge the Dwarf now. Draw King Elephant is not what we want to see right now. Oh man, that combo. Pretty good combo. I wonder if actually playing the hulking. Okay, no. Looks like an aggro list. Sylvan Justice here is not bad. Though I don't get to clear the Magic Illusionist, so it might just be better to play the Goblin Mage. Sylvan just trades. Sylvan Justice, play the Fairy. The Fairy is buffed. I don't know if it's good enough. Let's go Goblin Mage here. Dang, the Magic Illusionist is annoying. Six, 8. I have to play a Fairy here if I want to go Spring Green, because I'll overdraw otherwise. I'm just gonna go double Fairy here. Because I don't want to burn a card or waste a Fairy off my Elven Princess. Star Reader. Goes for that trade, so he wants to go face with the Magic Illusionist? Oh, okay. He's actually playing like a temple-ish dirt rune. He got an Andromeda. Oh man, you hate to see that. Wait, the Andromeda does what? Okay. Double King Elephant in hand. I mean, I guess that's 10 damage on turn 10, possibly. But I definitely would rather have it off my Roach. I mean, off my White Wolf. One, two, three, four. We're almost dead. Elf Queen might come pretty clutch. We just have to play these fairies because our hand size won't allow anymore. And also they're extra bodies, so I could probably get a full heal off the Elf Queen. Assuming I'm not dead this turn, but I don't think we're dead. We need 5 damage from him. So far we heal 8, but that could easily become 10. This has to be evolved, right? Yeah. He's just gonna Crimson Source the EPM? We could take this trade. Yep. So right now I heal 10. Cassiopeia might be better this turn. It does 8. He has 6, 9. Yeah, Cassiopeia is better here. I don't think we're dead. He needs 6 damage from hand. And then I can always just heal with the Elf Queen next turn. We could clutch this. Oh. It's pretty good. Do I want to drop the Elf Queen now, or do I want to play... I think the Elf Queen, right? Just heal 12. We're back at 18. Back in this game. Three, 4, 6. I could do 10. 3, 5. No, it's that ward in the way. Mutagenic. Oh, Roach. 5, 7, 9. So we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So we could put him to 18. Yeah, it's worth it. Because we have Elephant next turn. So we could just put everything on the Roach, put him at 1. Did that change anything? No. Alright, he's checkmate with only 2 cards in his hand. Abomination? How does that work with this deck? Like it doesn't seem like he's going to have cards in his hand. Blood deck. Is it just aggro blood? Just keep the fairy cycle here. Sounds pretty good if it's aggro blood. If I could get these fairies down with the wooded brambles. Yeah, so it is. I guess we go fairy and spring queen. Spring green. Vania. Oh yeah, he went face here, so he didn't... He just gave me his Vania for free? It's kind of weird. I would have at least protected the Vania. Okay. I guess I try to use the wood brambles here to get a free trade on the fairy, on the bat. Okay, buffed another fairy, that's good, so at least you can trade into 1/2s. Medusa. Well, we could deal with Medusa because we get evolved next turn. So he gets a lot of tokens. It's a token aggro deck. I'd assume he evolves it. Oh god, he's just going phase. Phase was his plan the entire time. Could be right though to just keep going phase. If we can make it to the Elf Queen, we could win. I think we go to trade here, then we go 2 fairies in here. We could kill maybe a serpent. I'm not sure how. Actually, maybe the bat, so he doesn't have Night Horde for me. I think we played a Goblin too. We're not winning by combo, we're winning by playing the Elf Queen. Yeah, we'll kill the bat, just so Night Horde doesn't clear my Fina. Might even use my roaches to clear. Yeah, it's probably right. Actually, I like this better. Yeah, we'll go for the full clear here. I mean, he's at 18, so it's not likely we could get a big combo off because we're out of evil points. So we can't get any more like free cost cards to go off the roach. There's the Night Horde. Go back up to 20. I'd be sad if we still lose. Go back up to 20, still lose. We had to play the heal there. I don't think it could edge any further. I guess technically we could bounce it back with a King Elephant, but we won't have like enough shadows. Did a lot of damage. Got 9. Could I set up lethal? But do I have to go face here? If I play Fina and Magical Fairy, I go down to 9 because of the Urius. I trade into the bat. He has 4, 6, so he needs 3 damage. Or I could trade into Urius, play Rhino, trade into the Wolf. Or go double Lilac. This also doesn't put him in vengeance, so he can't like Dark General me. I do 8 next turn. Oh, I can't even play King Elephant next turn anyways. Oh man. We could be dead. That could just be a Wrathery Claw. If it's not Wrathery Claw, I'm thinking it's Dark General. Oh, Night Horde. Oh man, this game is very close. So we do. There's only bounce back followers, right? So we do 6. He goes down to 9. Then we bounce these back. I then have 6 cards, so that's 7. So I'm 2 off with that. This adds more cards to my hand. I don't want to board lock myself, right? Because I'll have 6 and then... Yeah, I don't want to board lock. So he has to draw 1 damage here. That's not 1 damage. So I think we got him. Oh man, the elephant, hard casting the elephant for lethal. There you go. At least we get an elephant in this video.
朝をむさぼり夜を吐き出し